And here at the One Show, we've got some big changes for the Rickshaw Challenge.
We do, that's right, because just as Matt and the team were doing the first few laps of the Goodwood Estate, a member of the film crew, not one of the riders, tested positive for COVID-19, and the whole event was put on hold.
Yeah, but don't worry, these young people have overcome so many challenges in their own lives. This setback isn't going to stop them. And later, we'll bring you all the details of what happened and what's next for the Rickshaw Challenge. But on to this year's Rickshaw Challenge for children in need now.
Yeah, because every year a group of young riders who've overcome so much in their lives are brought together to form Team Rickshaw. And with your support, they help raise millions for children in need.
Well, this year is the 10th anniversary and we wanted to make it special, but... And I'm sure many people watching will have had their own plans scuppered this year as well. The coronavirus has made creating this year's challenge a bit of a challenge in itself. Eventually, it was decided that the riders would take on an epic 332-mile cycling around the Goodwood Estate.
Yeah, but as we mentioned earlier, the coronavirus has continued to cause problems for this year's challenge. Before we talk about all of that, here's what happened before everything came to a sudden stop.
Goodwood, home of motor racing, horse racing, vintage aircraft and lots more. But today it's hosting its first ever Rickshaw Challenge.
Well, it feels incredible to be starting Rickshaw number 10 somewhere that is so historic. I can't believe we've done this now for 10 years. It's quite remarkable. Here we go! Get in, son!
Jim was diagnosed with an autoimmune disease when he was 5 years old. It's caused him great pain throughout his life, and in 2018 he had a successful bone marrow transplant to help treat his condition.
Well, that was the first corner taken at Goodwood, like a pro. It's a very confident start.
But it's not long before Jim begins to experience some pain.
It just started burning a bit then.
Your back is
Yeah.
it? If you want to go down the gears, if that's a bit easier for you.
Yeah.
Does that ease the pain at all, or does that...
It's still hurting.
Still hurting?
Yeah.
Where does that pain come from, Jim?
From when I had my bone marrow tested. But the backache comes every 3 or 4 months.
I see.
Yeah.
And so obviously you were hoping then that the backache wouldn't come in the period when you were doing your rickshaw, and...
Unlucky for me, it has.
We can just stop if you feel like you want to stop for a bit.
No, I can make it round.
Well done, Jim. You're doing great, mate. He had his bone marrow transplant 2 years ago, and he gets this reoccurring back pain every 3 to 4 months, and it's fallen exactly when the Rickshaw Challenge is happening, so he's really frustrated about it. He wants to do as much as he possibly can do, and he's pushed himself really well. Good lad, Jim. Your finish is just up here.
Yep.
Congratulations on being our first rider.
Thank you.
Take your applause, my man. Up you go.
With fine weather like this, you just have to take the opportunity to get the miles in. And that's exactly what Owen and Sarah aim to do.
Here he is. He wants 16. He's got 16. That's the record on the course so far, 16.5 miles an hour. This is a good pace.
Yeah.
Your face says it all. Come on, Sarah, you're doing great.
Lauren from Aberdeen has bone dysplasia and Turner syndrome.
And the track is all yours.
Over the years, she's had many operations to try and correct the bones in her legs and still experiences a lot of pain.
That's it, Lauren. Excellent. You've got a real talent. You have, and you've got a real ability to cycle this rickshaw. You're smashing it. And you're still smiling as well. And there we are, that's 1 lap done. From the second she got on, she was straight up the gears and went off like an absolute rocket. There's been an incredible racing history here, Lauren. I've got a feeling that you might be breaking Sterling Moss's record on this lap. Right, who's next then? We'll just pull in. Oh no, we won't. She's doing another one. She's going again. She's going again. Come on here, Lauren. You can't stop her. Really proud of you.
I don't know why.
Because you're doing good, that's why. Do you know, Lauren, she's so capable. She's so incredibly strong. Yet she doesn't recognise that in herself at all. And I just hope that she'll just grow in confidence and she'll just see how brilliant she really is. Really well done. Hey! Yes!
The Rickshaw challenge is so amazing, and I just have to say, Jim, who we saw at the start of that film, what a great job he's done, but we have to say his pain just got worse and worse, and we're sorry to say that he's had to pull out of this year's challenge. Jim, everyone here at The One Show hopes you get well soon, and we're all thinking of you.
Absolutely. And of course, that's not all. During the regular testing that was put in place to make the challenge COVID secure, a member of the film crew tested positive for coronavirus and immediate action was taken.
Yeah, because the welfare of the young people on Team Rickshaw is always going to be top priority. So, as a precaution, after considering all the risk and the options, the decision was made to send them home from Goodwood.
Yeah. But that doesn't mean the challenge is off. Many of you watching will have found ways to continue against the odds when you've been faced with your challenges. And our rickshaw riders, well, they're no different.
They're not. As always, Team Rickshaw is made up of young people who've overcome huge challenges in their lives and who have dealt with far worse than this. So we want to give them the experience they've worked so hard for and what they deserve. So we owe it to them to continue.
Yeah.
So let's go live right now to Matt Baker, who's also back home to talk about what the next few days are going to be looking like for Team Rickshaw.
Yeah.
Hiya, Matt.
Hey, Matt. How are you? And how will this year's challenge continue and change?
Yeah, well, I mean, as
luck.
you saw there, we had just a brilliant start, just a wonderful day. It was glorious weather and everybody was just having an absolute ball. And then, well, then the news came and it was heartbreaking, you know, to have that discussion with Team Rickshaw. But as you've seen, they've got a wonderful team spirit. They're just a brilliant group of people. And so straight away, conversations started happening. You know, how can we continue this? What can we possibly do? Well, I knew that at home, I have 2 rickshaws. So as soon as I got home, this is actually Mark 2. Mark 1, the wheel is seized in Mark 1, but I'm going to get some grease out tomorrow and see if I can sort that out. But anyway, I've chopped up Mark 2 here up onto some fence posts, and I've fastened the mileometer that I had on my bike going around Goodwood. So basically, the way things are going to work out is we're sending bikes, like exercise bikes, to Team Rickshaw's homes, and lots of them have been training for the challenge on those anyway. So that's all good. And we're just basically virtually going to rack up the miles. So we probably won't go very far in reality, but in distance, as far as our wheels are concerned, we're going to try and get to that 332 miles. I mean, come on, we can do this. I'm sure we can.
Yes.
And I'm sure everybody at home, maybe you want to join in too. Who knows? But yeah, we're gonna go social, big style with this one. We're going to go virtual. We're going to be in conversation all day long via Zoom or Skype or whatever. Join us if you can, obviously, on Instagram with The One Show and Children in Need. Follow me on Insta as well. Obviously, we haven't got time to talk now, but I'll go live after this and we can have a good old conversation. And welcome to my home. But the whole idea is just to crack on until Friday night, the big Children in Need night. We're not going to stop. I don't know. I might not even sleep till then.
Matt, I absolutely love. I'm sitting here. You're full of such positive energy, and I'm smiling. And we've got a really lovely film now with one of your riders.
Yes, Sarah. Now, Sarah is big time into shopping, and so she went off to a shopping centre to tell everybody why she wants to do this year's challenge.
Yeah, let's take a look.
We're so proud of Sarah. She has overcome a lot of difficulties. And hopefully her speech will raise awareness of the charity Hearing Dog for the Deaf. How do you feel?
I'm very excited and looking forward to see my part on the big screen.
Hi, I'm Sarah. I'm 16. I live with my mum and dad. I'm profoundly deaf since I had infection as a baby. Since the age of 3, I had a cochlear implant so I can hear a little. It was hard to understand what people were saying around me. I felt very isolated, and this made me anxious and unhappy. But in 2012, all that has changed. I was given a hearing dog called Waffle. All of a sudden, I have a best friend who I knew really cared. She alerts me to things I can't hear and keeps me safe. Waffle got a lot of confidence, and she helped me have some confidence too. Waffle was provided by hearing dog for deaf. They are supported by children in need, and their work has changed hundreds of lives, especially mine. This year, I've been raising money for children in need by riding 100 miles. I want to show to people that if you can get right support, you can get through tough time. Please keep what you can. Thank you.
Oh, we're super proud of Sarah. It's one of those proud mom moments.
And looking forward for her to finish the Rickshaw challenge.
I feel very proud, and I feel very proud of Waffle.
I can't stop smiling. Huge well done to Sarah, and what an incredible, remarkable young woman you are.
Yeah.
And if you'd like to donate and support the new challenge ahead for Team Rickshaw, Tom, you're going to tell us how.
Yeah, to donate 5, 10, 20 or £30, text the word 5, 10, 20 or 30 to 70701.
Text will cost your donation plus your standard network message charge, and 100% of your donation will go to BBC Children in Need. You must be 16 or over, and please do ask the bill payer's permission.
And for full terms and conditions and more information, or to donate any amount you'd like online, go to bbc.co.uk/Pudsey.
Oh, Paul, they are an impressive bunch of young people, aren't they?
Oh, you had me in bits there watching that. Seriously, I'm in pieces here. They're so brave.
I know.
You know, and Matt's so wonderful with them. It's just, oh, dear me. You count your blessings, don't you?
Coming in, shall we read some out, Michael, before we do run out of time? Let's see what we've got. Have you got any up there? Oh, yeah, Tommy, I've got in touch. Just wanted to say the Rickshaw Challenge riders are probably the most inspiring people I've seen on television. This is just another challenge they will conquer. Keep pushing on and winning. Thank you for that comment, Tommy.
Absolutely lovely. Matt, he's cycling away. Keep it up, Matt.
Still going.
Good to see
Join
you.
us tomorrow when we will have the legendary Kylie Minogue in the studio. And wait, and even a more legendary, Alex Jones is back.
Oh, Mr.